Hey friends, Scott Smith again. Wanted to share with you part two of our new construction series and talking more about the pricing conversation. So when we're working with a new construction client, we're certainly looking at all aspects of their budget, what they can get for their money, what type of lot, what type of finishes they can get. We'll start with the cost per square foot and then go from there. One of the things where it's a slippery slope, actually I'll say two things where it's a slippery slope, are what's included in the build, and then also there are the allowances that would come into play. And so builders, depending on which builder you're working with, they will have kind of their standard selections. If it's a higher end builder, you might be starting from scratch, but they have certain standards in any home that they want to build. Or if you're looking at maybe more of a national builder, a Lennar, a D.R. Horton, some of those different builders that are having a whole development, they have their certain standards that are going to be included. You can see the Anderson windows behind me, and those are certainly different levels that might be included. But when you're looking at a cost per square foot, you want to take a look at what your end product is going to be. And you don't want to have champagne taste on a beer budget, but on the reverse side of that, you want to make sure that you're including some of those finishes that people would expect from a resale standpoint. Down the road, if you did go to sell that property, you want to make sure that you've got some of those standards that would be included within that price point. So the allowances, and then also the standard finishes. There's also some considerations to things that you can't do later on. So if you have some good foresight and planning when you're building a home, there might be some square footage things that you need to add now that would be very difficult to add later. There might also be some rough ends. Let's use for an example, let's say if it was a gas fireplace or finishing a basement level. Those are things that you're going to want to have some of those rough ends in place now during the construction process for some future finishing, because it's a lot cheaper to do it now versus later. So from a cost standpoint, we certainly want to make sure that we sharpen the pencil, so to speak, and make sure that you're getting the home that you want, but also trying to stay within your budget, because it can be a very slippery slope as you're going through the new construction process. You'll hear this question a lot: should we do it now or should we do it later? And making sure that you're staying within your budget. So part two of our new construction series. Thanks, and we'll talk to you later. Bye.